The State Board of Education meets next week to vote on two major issues, new high school diplomas and how they will score the 2015 ISTEP test. The board held a special meeting this week to discuss these issues and gather public comment before voting at its November 4th meeting. Claire McInerney of our State Impact Education team joins us to explain what's going on. Claire, there's been some long discussion and even some public testimony about the new diplomas that I believe go in 2018, 2019. What are the changes and what do people think about them?
Sure. So the first major change to talk about is the amount of diploma options a student will have. Right now they have 4 ways that they can graduate high school, and that will be whittled down to 3 if these new options go into place. So currently a student can get a Core 40 diploma, which is geared toward kids wanting to go to college, an honors version of that, a technical honors diploma, and then what they call the general diploma. The new set of diplomas is going to be the college and career ready one, which is again for students wanting to go on to college, an honors version of that, and then what they're calling the workforce ready diploma. So what people are kind of opposed to is in these new diplomas there's a lack of requirements for fine arts and foreign language. They're more suggestions saying if you want to go on to a 4-year college you should be taking foreign language. But most of the people on the board told a lot of the people testifying that we can't require everything that is proven to be good for a student. We need to give them some flexibility in choosing their schedule.
You talk about the different types, but are there any other big changes that we're seeing in the diplomas?
Yeah, there's going to be a lot more math requirements. Essentially, students are going to have to be taking a math class all 4 years. Before it was 3 years of math. Also, there's just more credits in general. And a lot of those come from what they're calling college and career ready classes. So that's like a personal finance class, getting college credit early, maybe at a community college or AP, and also like technical skills classes are added in there.
I know special education became a big issue with these. What's that issue?
So right now a lot of special education students in the state are graduating with this general diploma because it requires less credits and it gives students a lot more flexibility in what they want to take. It's not mandated this much science, this much social studies and math. They have more flexibility in what their strengths are. So that diploma is being replaced with this workforce ready one, which has more math, has more credits, and has what they're calling a graduation capstone, which is going out and getting an internship, getting college classes, which a lot of people are saying could be a barrier for a special education student to graduate with a diploma.
Now, another thing that the board discussed this week and they plan to return to next week is this year's ISTEP test. What's going on with those?
So they set the cut scores, which is the point at which a student passed or failed. But what gets a little more tricky is our test vendor CTB did a report this week, or issued a report after studying whether the test was fair and valid, and they found that the online version was a little trickier for kids. It had more challenges than the paper pencil counterpart. So CTB is saying that they might want to add some bonus points. So the board needs to decide if they want to do bonus points, and then how will they use that in accountability in terms of A through F scores? Will they use the raw score or the inflated one?
Okay, we just have 15 seconds though. Quickly, school accountability, the Governor Pence had a letter out this week.
He wants the board to look at how we can use those scores to not punish teachers in school. So we'll see how that goes, but there's nothing definitive in that area.
Okay, thank you very much, Claire.
Yeah.